Hello and welcome back to the Lightning Ladz. Here with James, here with MK Thunder's defenceman Dominic Wealthall. Wealthall, sorry.
Yeah, thanks for having me on.
No, the pleasure. Thank you for jumping on. I know you've got a busy night, obviously going on the ice in probably about an hour and a bit.
Yeah.
So, thanks for that. So, as you might have seen, we've got a couple of you lads on just to get an insight of the background of Thunder in your playing careers and things. So, just want to start off, how did you get into hockey?
Well, I was looking for something to do. I think, my mum was when me and my brother were younger, rainy day, and she took us down to a rink in Doncaster. The one with the split levels, ramps in between. So we ended up going back there every other week. I started loving it, and then one of the guys skating said that I should jump into a hockey practice, and haven't looked back since. It's been early mornings, late nights, driving back and forth around the country, and then played a bit when I moved over to Canada as well. So
brilliant! Good. So how was it, like playing in Canada? How was that?
It was great. I moved over there at the start of high school, so it was such a different experience. I went from here, where you're driving hours between rinks, to there was a rink by my house, there was a rink at my high school. It was such a different experience, and great to see that kind of culture they've got over there for it. Yeah, no, that's brilliant. Yeah, that's a great way to learn, I suppose. And Canada's probably, I know that a lot of the American fans that are over there probably say they're probably better than the Canadians, but I think Canada's, that's their probably number one sport, isn't it? So that's the best way to learn for that. So obviously when you went to Canada, I'm guessing you came back over here, and what was the high school, university out there, and then ended up moving back because my whole family was here. But it was really good coming back. I spent a few years settling down, finding a full-time job. Then I just wanted to get back into the sport. I hadn't played it since kind of the start of university. My junior team folded, so at that point I just focused on my studies. And then with the move back, it'd been quite a while. I think 6 or 7 seasons. I was out for. I was
that's
just
a long time.
Itching to get back involved somehow. And it was great. I moved to Milton Keynes. The rink was 5-10 minutes away. So I couldn't ask for anything better.
No. So how long have you been obviously skating in Milton Keynes for Thunder? Has it been
this would be the second full season, so like 1.5 seasons really. That's about it.
Oh really? Okay, that's
so not too long. As soon as I moved to Milton Keynes, I knew there was a rink close by, so I reached out, and Lauren got me in the arse around Christmas. Christmas, it would have been a year and a half ago. Christmas 23, and then signed a little bit after, and I've been loving it since.
No, it's
great group of guys.
It is lovely. That's what we thought. I mean, we've been coming down to Thunder for probably start of your first actual full season, I would have thought, and we love the feel of the club. Obviously, we've only met Lauren probably 6 weeks ago and things, and Will and that, but we've been welcomed. I mean, we're complete strangers, and all you guys have been very good with this. So I get the feel of the family feel to it. So going back to the first early start to your career, what was it like, sort of playing your first competitive game?
I remember I started in Nottingham, and that's where I started all through my juniors, and then for about 2 or 3 seasons before I went to Canada, I played in Peterborough. So I've always played kind of Midlands area, and then slowly moved a bit south. But it was great. Nottingham was a good rink to play out. They had a really good junior setup at the time.
They do.
Coaches. So I think it was a good start that way. We won a few silverware. We had good seasons. I got to play up a few age groups at different years. So it was a really good opportunity. Plenty of ice time. Good role models around.
No, fantastic. And obviously with that, when did you get your first goal or your first point, and how did that make you feel when you did?
Quite some time ago. Probably, I don't know, second, third season maybe. Can't remember exactly.
No, I suppose it's quite, if it's a distant memory. So, obviously you'll be the defenceman, which I think is right, isn't it? So, have you been, I know you're quite obviously physical, which is great to see out there. So, when was the first sort of real major scuffle that you had that was...
I've been fighting most of my career. Still wearing a cage, taking it off, dropping it on the ice. But I'm never out there to look to start that type of thing.
No.
It's more settle disputes or step in if someone else is going to take something, or support a teammate, help a goalie out. That's where I look at things. It's a physical game, and
of course it is.
The ref can't control it all themselves.
No.
even the best refs. You end up having those unwritten rules in hockey that need to be followed and need to be enforced.
Yeah, no, for sure. Because obviously, I know you and Ozzy obviously the two sort of almost like senior players in there. So it goes with the team being sort of quite a younger based, and you kind of need that, which is quite good that you can back those guys up. So obviously going back to obviously Thunder, obviously last season we can all say was a struggle. Wasn't for lack of effort. I mean, you all guys put 110% off, but you can see that the level in that league is huge, isn't it?
It's a high standard of hockey, but it's also good for the kids to experience that.
Yeah, for sure.
We didn't get the results we wanted.
No,
but it was a productive season.
Yeah.
We worked towards the systems. We slowly got them down. We worked towards getting better as a team. And I think it did come. It just we didn't see that on the scoreboard.
No, exactly. So obviously with the new era, the rebranding, fantastic for Milton Keynes hockey, especially the Thunder. So dropping down to the NIHL 2, any sort of goals maybe for you personally or for the team that you reckon you want to aim for?
A new challenge. I want the team to do well. I want them to come out 50-50 even. I'd be happy with. I just want them to enjoy the hockey they're playing. I want to see us get some points on the board, have some close games, take some wins back home, of course. But it's just really building on what we had last year, implementing it. I think we'll have a really good challenge in this league. No, for sure. I said obviously the team have brought back a lot of the real core players, like Xander Robinson's a big one, obviously yourself, Ozzy, the Conroy boys. I think Lewis is on a two-way with Lightning and Thunder, which again, great for him to go. So I think hopefully in for a very good season on there. So going back to see maybe your fandom of hockey, is there any favourite team that you have? Maybe it's always been the Leafs. Even
Leafs,
since I lived in the UK, I always had a Leafs jersey. And then I happened to move out close to Toronto, so I managed to see them live a few times, which was amazing. But it's always been the Leafs. I've always had a soft spot for the Red Wings as well. Detroit has always been second to my heart, but it's always been Toronto. How
would you feel about Mitch Marner going to the Vegas Golden Knights?
It's interesting. It's good for him. I think it's a good opportunity, and it didn't work out for the Leafs again in playoffs. So I think for his career, it's a good choice. The Leafs will miss him 100%.
Massively, big player.
It depends what they replace him with. If they can find another power forward that's going to do the same job, then great. But I'm sure they'll sign someone to replace him.
So you could be a Penguins fan like me, which have had a misery for the last 2 or 3 years.
They've had some good years.
We have. So we're a bit greedy on that. But there is talk of Sidney Crosby going to Canadians, which is whether that's going to happen. I don't know. That's a speculation. But great team on there. So obviously we wrap up the interview now because I know you're eager to get back in and get ready. Is there any message that you want to have for the Thunder fans so that watching today about the upcoming season?
We appreciate all the support everyone gives us. We really hope that you can come out, enjoy the games, have a good time. Hopefully see a bit more competitive hockey this season as well.
No, fantastic. Well, we're going to wrap that up. Thank you very much, Dom, for stepping on, and that's a wrap. So thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you soon.
Great.